I need to. I know you run from me. Well, I'll do all the dirty jobs you think a man should do. Said I'll do all the dirty jobs you think a man should do. The only thing that scares me.
2 minutes. 2 minutes.
Y'all, let's practice on making some noise, because y'all, I told you got your work cut out for you tonight. All right. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Not bad. It almost sounds full in here. So do one more time. One more time. 1, 2, 3. Nice. Yeah, that's it. Keep that right there for the whole show. Oh, by the way, if you have to go to the restroom, it's too late.
1 minute. 30 seconds. Ten seconds.
All right.
5,
thanks, y'all. It's going to be a fun night.
4, 3.
In the blue hills of Virginia, where the tall pines kiss the sky, how my heart thrills in Virginia when the love shines in your eyes. In the evening, you're a picture so fair, mellow moonbeams kissing your hair. In the blue hills of Virginia, I hope to win ya, sweetheart mine.
Radio Bristol presents Farm and Fun Time. Live from the birthplace of Country Music Museum in beautiful downtown Bristol.
In the evening, you're a picture so fair, mellow moonbeams kissing your hair. In the blue hills of Virginia, I hope to win ya, sweetheart mine.
Thanks so much, y'all. Appreciate that. Live from the birthplace of Country Music Museum here in downtown Bristol. I'm Chris Trulson, along with Bill and the Bells, welcoming you to another live broadcast of Radio Bristol Farm and Fun Time. How is everybody? Good, that's good. We feel the same way. It's going to be a great show here as usual. This is really going to be an eclectic evening of music. I think y'all are going to be introduced to some really good music that you're going to like. We've got a band with us in the midst of their first headlining U.S. tour. We're so lucky to have gotten them on that tour. I've been listening to this band since they put out their first release a few years back. From Winnipeg, Boy Golden is here with us, y'all. And also, another band I've been wanting to have for quite some time, from right over the mountain, a band that blends all sorts of different styles of music together and does it just phenomenally. We've got with us the Resonant Rogues from Asheville. And for this month's Farm Report, we're making our way over to Gray, Tennessee to visit Nicole Moorfield and her beautiful horse boarding farm. That's called Misty Mountain Stables. Give it up. I found out that was our first visit to a horse farm, and I found out that I probably won't be going to another horse farm because I'm like so deathly allergic to horses. I didn't know until this visit. But we're gonna check out her beautiful stable because it is beautiful, I promise. And of course, Bill and the Bells are here. Give it up to them. All right, we'll play you a couple tunes. We'll kick it off with Jimmy Rogers, one that we've been messing around with that we like a lot, called "Waiting for a Train."
All around the water tank, waiting for a train, 1,000 miles away from home, sleeping in the rain. I walked up to a brakeman, tried to give him a line of talk. He said, if you've got money, I see that you don't walk. I haven't got a nickel, not a penny can I show. Get off, you railroad bum, and he slammed that boxcar door. He put me up in Texas, a state I dearly love. Wide open spaces all around me, the moon and the stars above. No one seems to want me or lend me a helping hand. I'm on my way from Frisco, going back to Dixieland. My pocketbook is empty and my heart is full of pain. 1,000 miles away from home, waiting for a train. Yep. Put me up in Texas, state I dearly love. Wide open spaces all around me, the moon and the stars above. No one seems to want me or lend me a helping hand. I'm on my way from Frisco, going back to Dixieland. My pocketbook is empty and my heart is full of pain. 1,000 miles away from home, waiting for a train.
Waiting for a train. Thanks, y'all. Well, we've got an amazing fiddler here in the band. This is Kalia Yeagle, y'all. Give it up for her. Kalia's gonna play an old Georgia tune. This is one called Sleepin' Lula. Clea Yeagle on Sleepin' Lula. All right. Snappy. Speaking of Snappy, we have an amazing sponsor that we would like to recognize, Eastman Credit Union.
Hi there, how you doing? Hope you don't mind us crooning about Eastman Credit Union. They're the reason that you're able to tune in. If you like all the things that we're doing, let them know how much you're approving. Say thank you, Eastman Credit Union.
Yes, tell them thanks for their support of Radio Bristol's Farm and Fun Time. Remember, ECU is there for you, from using your phone to transfer money, making a deposit, signing loan documents from anywhere. For more information, visit ecu.org and join Farm and Fun Time in saying,
Thank you, Eastman Credit Union.
hey, thanks. Thank you, Eastman Credit Union. We've got an invader here in the Radio Bristol studio. There's a fly that keeps trying to land on my nose. Feeling like Mike Pence. All right. Thank you, Eastman Credit Union, and we are going to jump into our first band of the evening. Y'all, we've got a really great, hardworking band that's been going for many years just over the mountain in Asheville, North Carolina. The Resident Rogues effortlessly blend the sounds of vintage and traditional music together, like old-time string band music, classic country, traditional jazz, and more. And what they come up with is altogether unique. They have a brand new self-titled release that's coming out tomorrow, which is super exciting, and we've been previewing the singles on Radio Bristol, so it's going to be a great record. Hopefully they'll play some of it tonight. We're very excited to have these guys on the program this evening. Please give it up for the Resident Rogues, y'all.
How y'all doing out there? So we are so happy to be up here. We live actually in Marshall, North Carolina, just north of Asheville. And honestly, we live just like 15 minutes from the Tennessee border, so we're pretty close by. And we're going to be playing you guys a whole bunch of original tunes tonight, starting off with one about how sometimes love songs don't give the best advice.
I'm tired of chasing schemes to make ends meet. It's hard to be living well when you're losing sleep. Since when did I care about comfort? My ship has sailed. I used to sleep on rocks, now I'm awake on a cloud. And we're closing in on a life we won't regret, but we hold our breath every time our hearts are set. I haven't always been as advertised. I used to be more patient, catch a damn sunrise. But if second chances make for deeper scars, then all I want is a home for you and I. And we're closing in on a life we won't regret, but we hold our breath every time our hearts are set. The hills that kill or give us thrills ain't the ones to die on. Before you can fix your ills, know you're at the bottom. And quit holding your pride like a dog in a cage. Only you can make it right. You've made mistakes, but it's a new day, so don't let the sun burn your eyes. And we're closing in on a life we won't regret, but we hold our breath every time our hearts are set.
Thank you so much.
So I mentioned that we live in Marshall, North Carolina, and about 2 years ago, Keith and I bought some raw land out there, and I wrote this next song when we were just thinking really deeply about how we wanted to live our lives. And 2 days after I wrote this song, we found our mountain. We'd been looking for a long time, and it had nothing on it except lots of trees and lots of potential. You know, I could go out there and see where everything could go, and we were starting from scratch and building our own house, and we're almost halfway done in the last 2 years. So, which halfway done, anybody who's ever built their own house knows that that's something to laugh at, because you're never done, right? That's what we hear. So, yeah, this song's called Ridge Lines. If nobody was looking, who do you wanna be? Tucked away from the world, just you and me. How would you spend your lifetime if all the expectations fade? trail. I put some forts up in the trees so all my friends can visit me, and build a fire for telling all our tales. If nobody was listening, how would your song sound? What do you play for yourself when no one's around? If you never took a picture, what would make you smile? What do you do that makes life worth the while? I spend my summers walking rich lines with my banjo on my back. Spend my winters staying in, learning tunes and golden afternoons. Spring would find me heading down the tracks. If nobody was watching, would you dance for fun? Pretty much always. If no one ever saw your body, would you still run? Do you walk a straight line? Are things as they seem? Or is your head like mine still full of dreams? I spend my mornings tending flowers that I'd make into my tea. Spend my evenings on the porch picking melodies through open doors. Afternoons we'd spend down by the creek. If you're wondering why I'm tuning my banjo so much, it's not just because it's a banjo, but there's that too. But I'm playing clawhammer banjo, which utilizes a lot of different tunings and open strings and stuff like that. So I think every song that we ever play is in a different tuning. And tonight is no exception.
Well, shoot, I don't have any excuse. Because I got to take it in. We're going to do a song that I wrote about gratitude. You know, one of those early life lessons that you never really learn. You got to always go back to it. Gratitude. This one's on our new record that's actually dropping tomorrow. This old brown coat, it hangs on the wall, covering my room with a shade. Its simple design leaves much to be desired, but it's never let me down on a cold day. The old window by my bed has no time to be concerned with the fleeting light that it lets in. It's just happy to be of use, an objective point of view of the condition of the world on my yard. What not one to be affected by the tumultuous relation of time and space. But when I look into your eyes, I see thousands of miles of bad roads you helped me to evade. And it ain't too hard to see, in the end the fool's me for admiring a car with no horse. Like an old time expression, your words, they are a lesson on putting care into everything you do. What makes me think I could have it in a blink? And what makes me think I have the right? Life's a funny story where the end is always blurry and the start is too hard to recall. But as far as I can tell, we make it up by the hour, stretching our poor brains to the bone. Now I've taken my time to wander, I've broken dreams that couldn't be soldered. Like a carved mountain soil, I've had to settle. And I'm burying my excuses, I see the lines I'm losing. I could throw cold water until I wear away. And what makes me think I could have it in a blink? And what makes me think I have the right? And what makes me think I have the right?
All right, y'all. It's accordion o'clock. I was real pleased over in the Women of Old Time exhibit. Have y'all gone and seen it? Yeah. There's like multiple things about accordion players, which makes me real happy. I think accordion is an oft-forgotten old-time instrument. Bringing it back. We got a couple more tunes for you this evening, and this next song, this is a good... if y'all like to two-step, this is your chance to do so. There's some maybe space in the aisles, I don't know.
Good luck.
We wrote this song while we were broken down on the side of the road on tour in the middle of nowhere, Wyoming. And I don't know if you've ever been to Wyoming, but there's plenty of beautiful nowhere, and this was one of those places. And you know, we could have had a real bad time of it. It was a major bummer, but instead we decided to make some lemonade and write this song. The song's called 93,500 Miles, because that was the exact number on the odometer when it broke down.
No one said it'd be easy. Guess I knew it'd be hard from the start. All it takes is one stuck bolt to stop the wheels and break your heart. 93,500 miles, bound to hit a bump in the road. I got 99 questions in 2 bad directions. How the hell am I gonna get home? I've never been one for what ifs. Yeah, I figure I'll just figure it out. Every once in a while, even a feeling's hard, knows the feeling of a little bit of doubt. 3,650 days
start. All it takes is one stunt bolt to stop the wheels and break your heart. 93,500 miles, you're bound to hit a bump in the road. I got 99 questions and 2 bad directions. How the hell am I gonna get home? How the hell am I gonna get home? Thanks so much, folks. I don't know if you saw the nervousness in our faces about saying that on the radio, but I already checked it out. It's okay. We can say that word.
We've come a long way.
So that song is one of the singles from our new record that's coming out tomorrow, Friday, November 10th. And our good friend Sierra Farrell sang backup vocals on the recorded version, and I love the way that it turned out. And if you guys want the record, we have it out there on the table. How many of y'all have a record player? You think that's funny, but it's we also have CDs, and it's also going to be up on the internet tomorrow. So, and we have all kinds of other things out there. We got one more tune for you this evening, and this is a little love song for you, and it's a true love song, which means it's not all sunshine and roses. Real love takes a lot of work, and that's not a bad thing. Work's not a bad thing. It's a beautiful thing. So this song's about that. It's called Show Me. I need you to show me that you love me. If you want me to believe those pretty words, when you don't show me that you love me, you had best believe it fills my heart with hurt all through the day. for me. Oh, my darling, then I will always be a girl all through the day, into the night. I wanna treat each other right all through the night, into the day. If we try, then we can always make it this way. Oh, if we try, then we can always make it this way. So let us try to always feel this way. Thank you so much, everybody. We're the Resident Rogues. We have John Duncan on the fiddle. We have Norbert McGettigan on the upright bass. This is Keith Smith on the guitar. My name's Sparrow. Thank you, guys.
Resident Rogues, y'all, give it up. Make sure to check out their new record, which comes out tomorrow, self-titled. Can't wait to hear the full thing. Some beautiful music there, guys. Appreciate you making the trip over the mountain. All right. Let's do the Toyota jingle. All right, we'll do that. We're going to jump into a word from a sponsor, Toyota of Bristol, which is a wonderful sponsor. And we'll do one for them.
Toyota is the best-selling car in the USA. Come and test drive one today, and you can bet you'll be impressed with the Toyota in Bristol.
It's hard to spell. For 15 years, Toyota's been the best-selling car in America, and with good reason. Toyota has a reputation for building reliable, long-lasting vehicles, retaining high resale values for their models. Toyota also has a strong commitment to sustainability, with the goal to achieve zero carbon emissions with its vehicles by 2050. For more information, visit toyotabristol.com.
Toyota is the best-selling car in the USA. Come and test drive one today, and you can bet you'll be impressed with the Toyota in Bristol.
Thank you, Toyota of Bristol, for your support of Farm and Fun Time. Toyota, T-O-Y-O...
Yeah.
something. All right, y'all. We're going to play you a couple more songs, if that's all right. We'll get one here from the great Tom T. Hall. This is called Sneaky Snake. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Boys and girls, take warning when you go near the lake. Keep your eyes wide open and look for a sneaky snake. Maybe you won't see him, maybe you won't hear, but he'll sneak up behind you. He's gonna drink all of your root beer. Then sneaky snake goes a dancing, wiggling and a hissing. Sneaky snake goes a dancing, a giggling and a kissing. I don't like old sneaky snake. He laughs too much, you see. When he goes a whistling through the grass, it tickles his underneath. Oh yeah. sneaky snake drinks root beer. He just makes me sick when he is not drinking. He looks just like a stick. He doesn't have any arms or legs. You cannot see his ears, but he'll sneak up behind you. He's gonna drink all of your root beer. Then sneaky snake goes a dancing, wiggling and a hissing. Sneaky snake goes a dancing, a giggling and a kissing. I don't like old sneaky snake. He laughs too much, you see. When he goes a wiggling through the grass, it tickles his underneath. You see, when he goes a wiggling through the grass, it tickles his underneath. The sneakiest of snakes. You would never call me dead. Don't you know I would die for you? Now that you're gone, that's just what I do. Lover, please, please come back. Don't catch a train coming down the track. Don't, please don't leave me. Don't leave me in misery. Story not too long about a love that went so wrong. Boy meets girl and girl goes bad. A broken heart, now he's so sad. Road, please, please come back. Don't catch a train coming down the track. Don't, please don't leave me. Don't leave me in misery. And now, folks, it's time to jump into the Radio Bristol Farm Report. We want to thank ARCD, Appalachian Resource Conservation and Development Council, for their support and help with the Farm Report.
The Farm Report profiles regional farmers strengthening our community through sustainable, eco-friendly practices, helping to positively impact our region's food access and health. And every month, we visit a farm and do a profile piece on that farm. This month, we visited Nicole Moorfield of Gray, Tennessee. Nicole has owned and operated Misty Mountain Stable since 2014 and has been boarding, caretaking, and training horses since she was a teenager. Currently, Misty Mountain offers riding lessons, boarding, birthday parties, photo shoots, and more. It's a beautiful property with some very happy horses, and we talked to Nicole about her stables, and here's what we learned.
I am Nicole Moorfield. I am the owner of Misty Mountain Stables in Gray, Tennessee. So the barn was built, I believe, in the late 90s. We came in kind of in the early 2000s just as boarders at the time and became friends with the owners. When I was 16, I started giving riding lessons out of the barn and pretty much knew at that point that this was what I wanted to do for a living. So fortunately, since I had a really good relationship with the owner, he was patient as we went through the financial hoops that I had to jump through to get financing. And in 2014, I officially purchased the property myself, and we've been going ever since. So with the boarding, basically folks pay me either if they don't have property, sometimes it's by choice, sometimes they just can't find any, but they still want to have a horse. They pay me to care for the horse, so I feed them every day, clean their stalls every day, they get turnout every day. Basically all the day-to-day maintenance and care of the horse falls on me, and then that allows the boarders to just come up and groom the horse, ride, play, enjoy their horse without having to worry about maybe the dirtier, more labor-intensive side of it. My guys are Tennessee walking horses, that's my breed. I have my two geldings up here, Moose and Coda. Coda, we do some lessons off of. He also participates in birthday parties and photo shoots where he dresses up as a unicorn for people. And so because of that, I do a lot of training with him, a lot of groundwork with him to teach him to stand calmly, be patient, hold a pose for a certain amount of time. I've got different commands that I've taught him. I've taught him an ears command to get him to perk his little ears up when the photographers are taking photos so he looks alert. There's just something about horses when you get to know them, get to working with them. They are so intelligent. They all have their own unique little personalities. They all have different needs. And so it's fun for me because every day is a little different. But to take, an animal that is large enough to crush you if it wants to, that is still essentially a prey animal, and being a predator, getting it to trust you and bond with you and allow it, on its back, do all these things, that has just always fascinated me and amazed me. We have a Facebook page, Misty Mountain Stables, and then we do have a website. It is mmsgraytn.com. And so we've got all of our information on there, rates and all of that stuff, and contact information as well. And now, through the parties and the lessons and stuff, being able to get the next generation in and interested, that's everything to me. And I kind of hope maybe the horses can be like a gateway to ag or to stewardship for people, that maybe otherwise wouldn't come out to a farm at all.
To learn more about food and farming, visit Appalachian Resource Conservation and Development Council at arcd.org. A big thanks to Nicole at Misty Mountain Stables. We really had a great time hanging out with her. And as she mentioned, you can learn more by visiting mmsgraytn.com. And for our listeners at home, that farm report will be on our Facebook page or our YouTube page as well. And all right, y'all hanging in there with us still? We hope so. Well, closing out tonight is a really special band. This is a very talented songwriter with an equally talented band coming all the way from Winnipeg, Manitoba. Boy Golden blends the vast variety of sounds that encompass country music, blending a little rock and roll and Americana together to create a warm, carefree, and familiar sound. Liam's last release, Church of Better Days, was in heavy rotation here at Radio Bristol. I was playing it all the time. We're so happy to have them all here for their first headlining tour in the U.S. Please give it up for Boy Golden.
Thank you very much. I'm going to start you off with a little story here, appropriately, about horse racing. Aging Mr. Riley, laying on a sofa bed, nursing a headache, wishing that he were dead. Or better yet, sitting in the stands, watching all the horses race, grand in his hand, $1 million more in the bank. He's ordering a drink. Well, he watches the race with a smile on his face. He knows what's going down on the ground. Yeah, win's a win, even if it's a sin. He takes his winnings down to the underground. Yeah, Riley's pushing 60, always pushing me around. We're fixing races within 100 miles of town. We're winning, but he's putting me down. Oh, what a jerk. So I hashed myself a plan to steal all Riley's money, leave him in a ditch, fly off somewhere sunny and warm. Well, I wish I were warm. Cause shot for the heart, but I hit him in the shoulder. He shot back and he shot a little closer. Oh yeah, he hit the mark. Well, he left me to die and he moved to Shanghai. Took my winnings down to the underground. Yeah, he took my winnings down to the underground. All right, Austin P to the underground. Well, the hurt done come this time for real. Now I'm crying like a baby, dying like a hero. When the cops come, found me laying on the ground. Oh, Mr. Riley was never found. Yeah, if I make it to them pearly gates, I hope heaven has got a horse race. Yeah, I'll bet it does. I figure who wouldn't want to do a little gambling up there? I figure your odds are good. Thank you very much. Thanks for having us. Happy to be here at the birthplace of country music. It is, in fact, pretty special for a bunch of Canadians to get to come here and do this sort of thing. We're honored. This is one of the first songs I wrote that ever felt like my own. Smoke on the breeze sends me running back to you. Hold on to me in my torn up jeans and boots. Yes, and hoping that, baby, you're still holding a place beside you when you're falling asleep. Hand on the wheel and the other in the passenger seat. Looking for your need and missing your company. Yes, and hoping that, baby, when you're smoking, you're saving one for me. All right, smoking. Dreaming of you and I in linen sheets, smoke on the breeze. Smoke in the room, hanging out like me, warm like perfume when I'm walking down the street. Yes, and knowing Thanks so much. It can take quite some time to find your sort of voice as an artist, but also just as a person. How do you want to be? How do you want to be in this world? How do you want to present yourself? How would you like to say the things you need to say to the people you need to say them to? Songwriting has long been my favorite way, and I feel very blessed to have this outlet. And this song is a story of a journey, a physical one you can take. If you're in Manitoba, Canada, you can take this journey to the west of Winnipeg, but otherwise you're just taking it in your life. Who I was in them blue hills, I found myself heading out east. Along the way I got high every day and got 7 or 8 hours of sleep. Living is easy if you want to. It sure can be hard if you don't. Walking through the parking lots, lost in your thoughts. Now you're standing at the No Frills alone.
Amaze us, at least till you get them up close. The closer you get to the best you had yet, the harder it is to know.
Well, I met myself in a friend's basement. I stopped drinking beer for a while. I've been wearing the same thing for coming a year, but I'm thinking of changing my style. Changing my style. Changing my style. True story.
Late last week I was driving down Mountain Road off Highway 5. I don't got no AC, so the windows were wide, and the tape deck was playing Charlie Pride.
Well, nothing don't come out of nothing. Somehow I came out to you. I left who I was in the back of your car, but I know that our love was true. Well, our love was true. Yes, I do. Our love was true. Yes, I do. Our love was true. Yes, I do. Our love. Thank you very much. To my left here singing with me, this is Fontaine. To know her is to love her, in my opinion. We both grew up in the same town in Manitoba. It's called Brandon, Manitoba. And she's going to sing you a song now by the great Emmylou Harris.
Well, she played around town till she opened the show for a high roller singer down from Tupelo. Saw her in the light, said he'd give her a hand. Next thing Sally knew, she was one of the band. She said, don't give me nothing that I can't. Man, I don't need the blues. Don't wanna ride no shooting star. Just wanna play on the rhythm guitar. She was the prettiest thing that he ever had seen, and he's had quite a few of them backstage goons. She was the prettiest thing that he ever had heard, playing rhythm guitar and singing the third. She said, don't give me nothing that I can't use. I got the rhythm and I don't need the blues. Don't wanna ride no shooting star. Let's see the guitar, RCP. The Parahoniac over there. Sally keeps her feet planted on the ground. She don't lose her head when the sun goes down. Everybody's out looking for romance. Sally just wants to get the people to dance. Said, don't give me nothing that I can't use. I got the rhythm and I don't need the blues. Don't wanna ride no shooting star. Just wanna play on the rhythm guitar. Thank you.
Well, this song's about where Fontaine and I are from. Brandon is famous because it has hills. And we come from a place without any other hills. The song's called Blue Hills. It's for anyone who ever grew up somewhere they wanted to leave and then came back. Out on the road, that's where I belong. Highway 10, it's getting long. Dirt road junkies in their trucker caps don't get stopped by the cops when you look like that. No, no. Yeah, that's right. Well, where you get born ain't always where you're coming from. Matters more what you intend to become. I'll hold your hand, darling. Either way, you don't gotta talk to no preachers. We got plenty to say. In the hills, I grew up knowing you. I remember what you wore last June. In the hills, I grew up loving you. I remember it's the only thing I know to be true. Well, tugging on heartstrings, plastic rings, I'd give anything to hear you sing. Hear you play in your high school band. I don't remember the name, but you played Steely Dan. Reeling in the years, in the hills, I grew up knowing you. I remember what you wore last June. In the hills, I grew up loving you. I remember it's the only thing I know to be true. The only thing I know to be true. That was you in them blue hills. Well, the sky filled up with stars that night, like people fill up bars in the streets, are bathed in neon lights from windows and yards. And I just want to know where you are. Yeah, the sky filled up with stars that night, like people fill up bars in the streets, are bathed in neon lights from windows and yards. And I just want to know where you are. I just want to know where you are. Just want to know where you are. Yeah, in them blue hills. Everyone's called home. Bars in the streets are bathed in neon lights and windows and yards. And I just want to know where you are. I just want to know where you are. I want you to get to, darling. Are you hot now? Somewhere in the blue hills. Thank you so much. Oh, we're having a total blast here. We've never done anything quite like this before, but this is very cool. So thanks so much for being here. Big thanks to Radio Bristol and Chris for having us out this evening. Resident Rogues, that was wonderful as well. I'm Boy Golden. I call this the Church of Better Days. That's the name for the musical community, my friends and family in Winnipeg, that we all play a lot of music together, write a lot of music, record a lot of music together. We hang out sometimes for fun as well, but mostly a lot of music. And we're going to leave you with a song now. Fun little number. I call it a little bit of scripture from the Holy Book of the Church of Better Days. It contains some references to a somewhat banned substance here in Virginia, which, if anyone asks at the border, I have never tried. Well, I was talking to a street corner preacher. He said, man, I got a few things I can teach you. Teach you how to live in a righteous way. Send you off to heaven this very day. He said, give me that bag, son, and make a small donation to the Church of Better Days. He said, first off, woo! Oh, yeah, that's hot. We're gonna have something greasy tonight in Bristol. We gotta bust up just enough green to get it feeling good and fat. We're gonna roll ourselves a bat, yeah, that's right, kid. We're gonna smoke a grenade, 3.5 grams of AAA to the brain. He said this ain't no pipe grip, are you feeling alright? It's the Church of Better Days. Sing the praise. Gotta roll it round from your fingertips. Shit this fresh, you're gonna feel it stick. Tight along the sides, loose up on the end. If you screw that up, just try again. Nobody complains. We are all the same at the Church. Better Days. He says, secondly, you gotta light it up, fix it, puff. Pass it along when you've had enough. Share it with the crowd, don't let it hit the ground. When it comes back, just start another round. It's a righteous campaign. We are all saved at the Church. Better Days. All right, Uli, let's go. Beautiful. That's Chris Ulrich on the guitar. Austin Parahoniak on the other guitar. Miss Danny Nash on the drum set. Mr. Corey Hickaway on the bass guitar. Fontaine on the tambourine and vocals. Once again, I'm Boy Golden. Thanks for having us here tonight. It's been a total pleasure. We'll see you next time. Gonna leave you with some further words of wisdom. Cause on the 7th day, the Lord took rest. Even the Almighty need time to digest everything that's going on all of the time. Somewhere in the world, the sun's about to rise. Just before I start my day, I always go and pray at the Church. Better Days. He said one last thing before we part ways. You gotta follow your heart, make good art. Call your mama and work real hard. If you never ever cheat and you never have to lie. If you're in the right place, never ask for the time. Son, you can blaze, you can still get paid at the Church. Better Days. He said we're singing the praises of the Rock of Ages at the Church of Better Days. Ah yeah, it's a bit of a haze, but I'm feeling amazing at the Church of Better Days. Thank you very, very, very much. Oh, that's kind. That's very kind. Have a good night.
Boy Golden, y'all. What a band. I told you. Wonderful stuff, y'all. Thank you. For more information, visit boygolden.ca. Check out their recent release, the For Jimmy EP. and considering. Also, check out Church of Better Days. Heard some amazing tunes there. It seemed like y'all like that. I think they're a pretty incredible band. Happy to get them here in Bristol. That was really special. A big thanks to all the folks who tuned into Radio Bristol's Farm and Fun Time this evening. And we want to thank Boy Golden, Resident Rogues. How about another hand for them? Misty Mountain Stables. Our engineer, Josh Littleton, back there. He's always got his hands full. And our whole Radio Bristol team. And, of course, our live in-studio audience. You all did a wonderful job tonight. Thank you. Really means a lot. Please help us continue to spread the word by telling a friend how much you like Farm and Fun Time. Next month, we've got another amazing show. Grammy winner and blues legend Bobby Rush is going to be with us, along with Nashville crooner Cole Ritter and the Night Owls. And you can visit listenradiobristol.org for tickets. Also, don't forget to check out the Farm and Fun Time Noon Show, made possible by Permatile Concrete Products, hosted by the Cody Norris Show. And a big thanks to all of our sponsors, Toyota Bristol, ARCD Council, and Bristol Hotel as well. And we'll take you out with a fiddle tune, as we always do. Farm and Fun Time, made possible by Eastman Credit Union. Wherever life takes you, ECU is by your side. My name's Chris Trulson, along with Bill and the Bells. We thank you for listening to Radio Bristol's Farm and Fun Time. Thanks, y'all. We'll see you next month. Thanks so much for coming out. We appreciate your support. Make sure to check out the artist merch out here, and we'll see you again next time.
Nice work. You kept that going the whole time. I don't think you've had to do that before.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe.
Not on Johnson City. On that one, it's easier. Yeah, that band's killer, dude. Yeah. Yeah. I know. I've been trying to bring him. Yeah. Yeah. Totally. Like no ego, which is so rare for that kind of thing. Yeah.